Can a tomato make you more productive? Yes, it can. This week on Sound Strategies, we're going to take a look at a technique that allows you to break your projects into manageable chunks, stay on schedule, and rapidly turn out better mixes. This approach is a time management technique to maintain focus, enable flow, and allow your ears a chance to rest in order to remain objective. The original technique uses tomato, but you can use a standard egg timer. It's called the Pomodoro Technique. This is a brilliant time management interval exercise, which alternates between 25-minute work periods and shorter break periods. It gets its name Pomodoro, which is Italian for tomato, because its creator, Francesco Cirillo, is an Italian-American, and he dubbed the name after his tomato-shaped kitchen timer that he used to develop this technique. The Pomodoro Technique trains your brain to hyper-focus for short bursts while still making time for you to step back from your work and have a chance to breathe. Over time, the Pomodoro Technique can help improve your attention span and discipline while helping you to stay on top of your deadlines. Here are the steps to using the Pomodoro Technique. Number 1, we're going to write the day's to-do list. And then number 2, determine your first task. Tasks should be small enough to accomplish within 2 hours. If the task will take longer than that, then divide it into smaller chunks. Number 3, we're going to set a timer for 20 to 25 minutes, which we call a Pomodoro. Number 4, after each Pomodoro of work, place a check on the to-do list task. Number 5, if you have less than 4 checks, take a short break and return to step 3. And then number 6, after 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break, 15-20 minutes, choose a new task from step 1 and repeat. This technique will help you limit your distractions by concentrating your work periods while still allowing regular break periods. I know that when I get into the flow of working, it's almost hard to stop, but nonetheless, I get up, take a break, and come back refreshed, fired up, and eager to get back to work. Over time, I found that this gave me a better sense of how long it takes to complete a task, as my work periods are concentrated and effective rather than ambiguous or sporadic. A task that once took an indefinite amount of time is now concrete and measurable. So Pomodoros allow you to better gauge how much work you can fit into a day and what order is more appropriate to complete them effectively. So I know what you're thinking, well, that's great, Rob, but how do I use this to approach music? So this is an audio engineering channel, and I have to make this approach work for all of you audio guys and gals. The original technique suggests that the consistent ticking forces you to keep working as you're racing against the clock, but seeing that we're focused on sound, the ticking might get distracting. My first suggestion is to use the timer app on your phone because it's silent, so it's less disruptive. But personally, I try and avoid having my phone beside me while I'm working because I really don't like being interrupted. That's why I turn off my Wi-Fi so that I'm not getting emails or iMessage reminders that could take my attention away from whatever I'm doing. So what I do is I set a kitchen timer and I place it in a drawer so that it's not audible as it counts down, but I'm still able to hear it ring when the work period is up. Next, the Pomodoro method recommends breaking up larger tasks into smaller pieces, each with their own Pomodoro sets. So here's some examples of what you could do to structure the parts of your list. You could say, I will spend up to 4 Pomodoros in a row recording my drums. Or I will spend up to 4 Pomodoros in a row editing and tuning my vocal comps. Or I will spend 4 Pomodoros in a row mixing my song. Learning to break up workflow into bite-sized pieces makes the goal more manageable, and it also gives your mind breaks to stay sharp and focused. After each Pomodoro, it's a great practice to grab a notebook and to listen your project from start to finish and write down the things that you notice you need to edit. This allows you a valuable opportunity to review your work with fresh ears and that will have more objectivity than tired ears. It forces you to listen like your average listener would listen and react to a song and pick out things that are inaudible or out of place. By doing this after a break period, your ears are rested and ready to receive great music. If your mix doesn't sound so great, you better believe that it's much easier to know where to start. The better the quality of your energy, the better the quality of your result. Don't let yourself get overworked, progress over perfection. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Check the description below for a downloadable companion page so that you can easily recall this technique and use it in whatever projects you're working on. If you feel like it, give this video a like or a comment, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more experiments, mixing tips, and other audio adventures. Thanks for watching.